Hi, in today's session we will understand what is git fetch and what is git pull, and also we will understand the differences between them. Then we'll take a look at the demo and understand how to use git fetch and git pull. Now let's understand git fetch first. Git fetch is very simple, like it is used to download the code from remote repository to our local repository without merging the code. The commands that we can use to fetch the code are like git fetch, and the another command is git fetch origin branch name. This command we can use if we want to fetch from a specific branch. Let's take a look at the demo and see how we can use this git fetch. Alright, for this demonstration I'm gonna clone repository from my GitHub account. For that I'll copy SSH URL from my repository and run the command git clone space paste the URL that you copied. It is cloning my remote repository called DevOps Automations to my local. Cloning is done now. I'll switch to this directory. Let's check from here. This repository has got two files. One is .gitignore and the another one is readme file. Now what I'll do is I'll commit one more file to the main branch and try to do the git fetch from here and see if it will fetch the file or not. For that I'll go to GitHub console and add the file from here itself. Click on new file. Okay, give a file name like fetch.yml, adding some content. Hi, this is temp file. Commit. I'm leaving the commit message as it is. Okay, fetch.yml has been committed to the main branch now. Let's come here and do the git fetch. Before that, let's check git log. Git log hyphen one line. As you can see, these are all the commits that are there in the main branch. Now what I'll do, I'll run git fetch. Git fetch. I can run this command, or even I can run git fetch origin main. Both will work. So I'm just leaving it as git fetch and running the command. As you can see, this commit has been fetched to our local. Now if you come here, this repository will not get fetch.yml file because it has not merged the code to the local repository. But if you do the git pull, you will get fetch.yml file over here because it will merge the code. Now let's take a look at the git pull. Git pull is basically used to download the code from remote repository to the local. It's similar to git fetch, but in git pull, additionally, it will merge the code to our local repository. It's like merging remote upstream changes to our local repository. The commands that we can use to do the git pull are like git pull, or if we want to pull code from a specific branch, we can provide git pull origin, the branch name from which we want to pull the code. Let's take a look at the demo. Now let me run the command git pull and see if our repository will get fetch.yml file or not. Git pull origin main. We can provide this command or we can simply leave it as it is. Git pull. It will pull the code from main branch. Now pulling is done. As you can see, fast forward fetch.yml. Let's come here. As you can see, it has merged the code. In the fetch, it has just fetched the code to our local repository, but it did not merge the code. But whereas in git pull, it has merged the code to our local repository. That's all for this demo. Thanks for watching.